Hi, everyone, and welcome back to You Have a Friend in Majula. It's me, Dia, and here's Derby, and we are joined, as always, by our fabulous co host, Trevor Strunk. Trevor, say hi.
Hi, Dia. Hi, Derby. How are you?
I'm okay. I'm glad to be back in the world of Dark Souls 2 because I have actually been seeing a lot of maligning Dark Souls 2 really jump up in the wake of Elden Ring.
Hmm.
And it's distressing. It's distressing to see so many people like falling back on some bullshit about how Dark Souls 2 isn't good.
Now, see,
Um
I don't. I think honestly, I can't imagine playing. I mean, we were just talking about some of the before we got on some of the things that bugged us about Elden Ring, but I've enjoyed Elden Ring. I think it's a great game. I can't imagine playing it and not thinking wow, the DNA for this is in Dark Souls 2, and in many ways, Dark Souls 2 does it better. That's what I thought the whole time I've been playing it. I'm like, well, this is just they figured it out. They figured out what they missed, that they had something here, and they're trying to go back to it. In many ways, it's like a I don't know, a Metal Gear Solid 5 in that way or whatever, where they realized what they didn't do right once the fans complained, and they're trying to recapture it, but it's still it feels so much more vital here.
yeah, and it's really weird cuz especially Dark or Elden Ring has a shit ton of weapons in it and kind of unique ones, and there's a lot of actual potential builds in Elden Ring.
Yeah.
One of the struggles I've had with Elden Ring is actually settling on the build that I want to continue through with for this current playthrough, and I'm just I do get kind of brain locked, just being like, well, do I want to do my bleed build, and do I want to set it up this way, do I want to do it, do I want to go the thorn route with and do the blood magic, or do I want to do you know bleed on the weapons and then go into arcane and have that whole track, or fuck it, maybe I want to be a snow mage. There's there's so many potential paths, even just in faith there's lightning, there's the I don't like what they did with hexes, and they made hexes kind of weird. They've also kind of just
Yeah.
they've also made everything super hybridy.
Well, yeah, the fact that I mean,
Everything is a hybrid always, is kind of this weird sense I get from Elden Ring.
it's a little rough that way because I've been messing with um messing with the glintstone stuff, and it's yeah, if you do glintstone stuff, you basically have magic, even if you don't put anything into magic, right? It's just it's weird being able to use magic when I haven't put anything into intelligence, or I don't have a good catalyst or whatever, right? It just feels kind of, I don't know. It's odd. It's weird.
Yeah, there's a lot of just kind of weirdness with Elden Ring's build stuff, but when I think about uh Dark Souls 2, I'm like, Dark Souls 2 is the one where builds got really wild and people started grabbing crazy weapons and doing all kinds of shit with their weapons, and using weird combinations, and power stancing is back in
Hmm.
the most simple form possible.
I really
Um,
like. I mean, I will say I like some of the stuff that people have just been going for with the um with PvP stuff. I saw a faith build where it just looks like you're spitting fire the whole time. There's some cool stuff, and that reminds me of sort of the feel of Dark Souls 2, where a lot of it was predicated on, okay, how can I make my person stronger and weirder and more interesting and stuff before everything kind of atomized.
yeah, but
Oof. Wow.
yeah, this,
I thought that was the end of us.
this hits to the health, even with the cat ring. Um,
Get used to not jumping again.
yeah, no, I'm having to remember which buttons do which is really, really, really fucking me up. Okay, and I can't jump down that one.
No.
That's not a
Now you can
thing.
land on the middle one.
The
Oh no, it
middle, no, yeah, the
breaks.
middle one breaks. That's why I can't
So how
jump
do you
to
get
the
down to that thing? That treasure there.
that. You can tell I keep trying to hit the top button, Y, I guess, on the Xbox controller to pick up items. That's the legacy of Elden Ring right there.
Gonna
Uh,
keep just gonna keep casting Dark Hail over and over
like
again.
it's gonna happen. I'm gonna fuck up so many times because I've been playing so much Elden Ring, trying to get a sense, a better sense of what I want to do for my next playthrough.
Mm.
But I was so last time I said I was like, oh, we're gonna do something different. We're gonna go to a different path, and then I realized afterwards that I'm like, no, actually, like it's a weird sequence break that I don't really have any reason to do for this particular character. So we're not. We're gonna go to kind of the next logical place, I guess,
Cool.
which is down this pit. Um, I think it's in here. I actually, like, it's really funny. Like this, the whole pit in Majula. Yeah, okay, this is where I was kind of wanted to go. The Grave of Saints. At least this is where I wanted to start going.
Nice.
Because this is a weird, wacky place. Um, and the whole the pit is just so weird because it's like there's like it's like a this weird nexus of like a bunch of different zones, and there's like some zones you have to kind of you can avoid. Like we don't need to go here. Like this is a completely optional zone,
Right.
but we
I
don't.
love the optional zones in this. I
Yeah,
think that's great. Like again, also something that I thought was kind of interesting in Elden Ring, ultimately that there were areas where it was like, yeah, it like doesn't you can't it doesn't matter if you go here or not, you can. Like it's not important.
oh my god,
Whoa. That is brutal.
that backstab was something else.
Good
Jesus.
God.
Okay, I'm trying to remember what like,
Now,
having to remember.
are you messing up because you keep doing the Tex Murphy controls?
God, the Tex Murphy controls are just out of this world. So this look at all these fun little skulls, and oh shit, fucking I forgot. Yeah, rat time.
Oh no. Oh, these are some powerful rats.
Yeah, no, the rats are
I mean, look
pretty
how many skulls
intense.
they've eaten. Or I guess they haven't eaten the skulls. I look at all those people they've eaten.
Well, that's the thing. That's a lot of skulls with not a lot of bodies.
I mean, they enjoyed all the other stuff.
So that's where they come from. These little holes, these little rat holes.
Oh, neat. Or is that where the skulls come from?
I mean, what if the skulls are just coming out of the rock? What if
Okay.
they're like, oh, there's a whole body. See, there's a
Okay.
don't give
So
up.
it can't just be
Yeah,
intriguing.
this is what happens when you build your crypt too low in the water table.
Let that be a lesson to everyone watching right now. If you want to make a crypt, you need to build it considering the water table.
You really do. I mean, that is the lesson of New Orleans.
People, yeah, I was gonna say, people in New Orleans, we are talking to you.
No, they know.
Yeah, I know. They know at least.
But I've definitely been to some parts of Richmond where like they didn't think about it, and like we had big rains, and it was just like, well, there's your.
Oh, Ferris Lockstone on the floor. Cool.
Yeah, this is an interesting zone because there are a ton of these Ferris Loxtos phases, and
I bet a bunch of them are fake.
yeah, a bunch of them are fake. Some are traps. Some don't do anything, from what I remember. I actually like it. It's gonna fuck me up because I genuinely don't remember. Like that's
You
not
might just
something
not want
that
to
you
use
commit to
any.
memory. Yeah,
Oh God, no.
like
You could do that with one game, and for me, that was The Legend of Zelda. For whatever reason, I can picture the map of The Legend of Zelda 1 perfectly. I know where every burned bush is supposed to be.
oh,
But
not Roy the Explorer. We got invaded by Roy the Explorer.
Roy,
Who the
eh?
fuck is Roy the Explorer?
I don't know who that.
Oh, there's this asshole. Oh, fuck you, Roy.
Jeez.
Jesus, Roy. Fuck off, Roy.
That is it's a bold build by Roy.
Yeah,
Just
seriously.
really, really going for it there.
Not the Leggings of Aorus.
Okay.
But I love this place because they've got these little rat
Rat
statues,
statues.
which is funny because they're mice. They're mice statues, but
Aw, they're
Elden
so
Ring wants to
cute.
tell us they're rats, or not Elden Ring. Dark Souls wants
Dark
to
Souls
tell
2
us
wants
that
to,
they're
yeah.
rats, which is fine. You know, like they're cute little mice, but
It can be a rat too.
it's true.
Is it empowering for a mouse to be a rat? I don't know.
They're different creatures.
Well, I know, but rats are so powerful.
It's true. Okay, so there's a bonfire there. How many? I'm trying to remember like what are. Oh yeah, we're in like the 11,000 range. It is so weird being level 88. Like being a significantly like a kind of high level, in like after Elden Ring. Like I feel like I've got like, on my current playthrough I've got like 50 hours in it, and like
Yeah.
I'm like level 45 or some shit.
Yeah, it's real slow going. Like I've started committing to like getting enough intelligence to be able to use the moon veil because I want to have a weapon with a cool skeleton. Look how big he is.
Yeah, he's a big boy, and like
Wow.
that's really some really good detail on there. Look at these rats that are in there just
They're
primed.
waiting for you.
I don't know how.
How do you get through there?
Yeah.
Huh?
Nope.
I
wonder
bet
I
if we
can-
were online, there'd be a lot of messages that would say short one needed, or like, if only
Yeah, no, I
not
can't.
like, yeah.
Yeah, no, it's interesting. It's weird playing this game. Oh no, here they come.
There they come. Come on, guys. But yeah, like I had to gain like 13 levels in intelligence. It's like, well, I guess I'll use that really far down the line. I'm sure it'll be helpful, but it's also like I love the fact that you can get levels faster in this game because it is that urge towards curiosity in the weapon use, where you're just like, I want to see what this would be like. Oh, you gonna do it?
I don't know which I want to use. I want to use a Ferris Lockstone. I
Oh,
want
this
to use.
is messing me up. I would almost look it up before I told you to do
I
anything.
know. See, that's what I tried to ask you. I should probably use this one because this one looks like it's a ladder.
Okay.
So let's just use this one. Yeah. Okay. That
It's
one.
a bridge.
It's a
Okay.
bridge. Yeah, not a ladder. What am
Solid.
I talking about?
Well, no, I could see it. I thought it was too.
No, that
But,
was
yeah,
that was definitely
that's
me
nothing.
just having, you know.
Did you want the laddersmith to come back?
I do. I want the laddersmith to come back. He's back in Majula. He's doing He's happy. He's chilling. Look at this interesting waterway. Bet you didn't think that was under Majula. Bet you didn't
I
really think
didn't.
any of this was under Majula. Like,
Well, it makes sense that it's under Majula though, because Majula has a lot of ocean outside of it, so it has to kind of drain somewhere,
it
right?
comes from somewhere. It's true. This is all rushing out to the ocean, which is rushing in.
Looks like where we fought the that one demon.
It does.
Yeah.
Look at these rats down here.
Oh, rats. Okay. Are they statues or real rats?
They look like they're real rats, but they're also maybe not alive yet. They're not doing that glowy shit like the other ones were. And also I can't target them.
Maybe they've been killed by some sort of rat killer. That will then kill you, of course.
Look at that.
Huh. They're statues. Huh.
Yeah.
Those are eerie statues to have, I have to say. Do they turn you to stone? They're petrifying rats?
They I think yes. I think
Wow.
the rats petrify you, yeah. I think that's the deal there. Or also toxic. I think toxic and petrify is the name of the game for this zone. Oh look, there's another bridge that we can't put down yet. Or we haven't put down yet. Question is, do I even have the Ferris Lockstones to accomplish this goal? And
I
the
believe
answer
in you.
is no, I don't think we do.
I don't know why I said I believed in you.
You're
That's
like-
not really how it works.
So much faith in my possession of Ferris Lockstones. Let's see, we
I believe that you
we
have Pharaoh's
one
Lockstones.
more Ferris Lockstone. One. single Pharaoh's Lockstone.
Yeah. The Pharaoh's Lockstones in this are really, and this area messed me up too. I remember playing it, and the person I was streaming it with was like, absolutely under no circumstances use a Pharaoh's Lockstone in here. And like, I get it. I get what he was saying. Like it is horrible. Like it's like you can't win. I think
Yeah.
you won. I think gutting that bridge was the biggest
I
win
think
possible.
that seems like the best one we could have done for now.
I wish there was like a duplication glitch for Pharaoh's Lockstones.
I
Like, that would
mean,
be
I think
nice.
there's a duplication glitch for this game that works with every item, so we in theory could do that. But I think we're gonna enter this mist and see what's
I'm
behind here.
excited.
Yeah, I think there's a boss back in here. There's
Some rat statues. Oh boy. You have to fight a whole room of rats. That's the boss.
Jesus.
Oh no. This is the most serious boss I've ever seen. Nicely done.
Oh. I mean, the worst thing here is like this.
Yeah, just being like cornered.
Yeah, the camera is not friendly here. Jesus.
Oh, jeez. Oh no. I want to get away and just drink again.
Yeah, seriously.
I never did this. This is news to me in Dark Souls 2. Oh, now they have a health bar.
Now they have a vanguard.
Yes, they do. Oh, you have to find the ones that are royal.
Yeah, shit.
Wow. Okay, that guy's royal. He has a mohawk and everything. But at what cost? Oh no! Oh no!
Oh my god.
Oh god. Oh.
Yeah, I forgot
That's
you got it. Look at the rats all kind of bottlenecked up there.
Yeah. Get out of here!
To check my heart rate is 74. That's actually not bad.
That's not bad at all.
No,
Wow, my heart
was-
might be higher.
Yeah, no, that's what my and now it's dropped back down to 67.
A cool 67.
Yeah, so despite all that, no, that was like the really funny thing is like because I got this watch now. I've got a Galaxy smartwatch to keep track of my heart rate and things like that because my heart not so great no more. And I was like, oh man, I can't wait to see what it's like when I'm like doing like Elden Ring. And honestly never really got that high, even like when I was like doing some of like the really crazy boss fights. I was just like, oh, yeah, like okay. I hit like 89 at one point when I was like really pissed off, but
oh, you can talk to that rat.
So here's this is an interesting room because there's this one little coffin and there's all these just dead bodies, and like I like the way this armor,
some are in armor.
Yeah,
that's cool.
I really like this like weird approach that From Software has taken in Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 2 to like mass graves where they're almost like kind of like this like embossed.
It looks like a wallpaper you could put up. in like a good way.
Like it's
I'm
not it has depth to it, but it's like, it's like a weird like, like bump map. It's just right.
rocks.
It exists as like, a three-dimensional texture, but now this would all be, like havoc physics objects and shit like that.
By the way, I don't want to no sell. I'm glad that your heart rate didn't get too high up while you were playing.
Yeah, no, that's
That's
fun.
good.
But then like this big troll
Whoa.
skull back there. I don't know
That's the
actually.
ape from Sekiro.
God, it
That's where
really
his head
is,
went.
right?
Yeah.
But here's a rat we can talk to, and he's all kinds of fucked up.
Oh gosh.
Leave
yeah.
this place, human. We
Cool
have no
voice.
time for thy kind. Humans bring nothing but filth. Is that a rat tail, human? Thou'st one of mine rat burrows conquered. This will not go unnoticed.
It already has it.
Rejoice, for the right to serve me is now thine. Since thou'rt human still, permit me ask, wilt thou thy human soul surrender and pledge thyself to me? Swearest thou by the sweet-tempered sludge that laps at our bosoms?
So we can abandon our covenant and join the Rat King. And I don't actually even know what covenant we're in right now.
Yeah. Maybe we should.
I'm
This
gonna join the Rat King covenant.
This could really be. This could mean a lot to our future. This will look great on our CV.
Well, Derby and Dark Souls 1, realized kind of pretty quickly that like, the gods and humans were pretty bankrupt, and so threw in with the everlasting dragons.
I thought that was a really great choice by the end.
Yeah, I thought so too, and I think this Derby might realize that humans do just bring filth, and maybe the rats have the right of it.
Okay.
So let's.
What happens when we join?
We have entered a
Thou
covenant.
hast the eyes of one who perceiveth true beauty. Human,
You're right.
thou mayst serve. Take this ring. It was forged by a human who was once among us.
So there was once a human before us. Crest of the rat.
The ring draws to thee those who would defile our burrow. Wear the ring whenever thou'rt near, and destroy those who would dare provoke our ire. I will grant unto thee all thou shouldst so desire. I prithee serve with a true rat's honor. Speak thy mind, servant.
So
So let's see. We buy from the rat.
Ooh,
Corrosive
poison
urn.
stuff.
Oh, we get acid. I really never do this covenant, so I didn't even think acid was in this game. So apparently
That's
acid
cool.
acid exists. I know everyone hated it, and that was like a dick thing as like a PvP invader in Demon Souls, blah 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 blah. But I thought acid was a cool status effect.
Oh, it's a great idea. Yeah.
I really more games need more status effects that do neat shit. So you can offer a rat tail to this guy.
What's he gonna give us?
I don't know. Let's find out. Devotion to the covenant is deepened. So
Do we have more
can
rat
buy
tails?
new shit? No.
No, not yet.
We have any more? No, we have new offerings.
I have no rat tails.
My servant, tell me the way of things.
This is very
I like
chill
this
rat.
noble
There has
rat.
been much honor in thy service, despite the human blood coursing thy
How
veins.
big his ear is.
I
Yes,
am merciful,
it's a big ear.
and trust in thee.
He's a big
as
rat.
I would
He's
any
as
rat.
big as Derby, at least.
Yeah.
The insolent fools line up to trample upon our burrows. My servant, dispatch these invaders, and thy reward will be handsome indeed. Knowest thee of the lockstones, those odd contraptions fashioned by human hand long ago? Thou art human, and thence able. I know thy kind, base plotters and schemers all. Put these contraptions to thy employ against thy foe. My servant, there has been much. I am the insolent.
So there's
My
the Rat
servant,
King. We
dispatch these in.
this covenant is
My
like one of
servant.
those like zone PvP covenants where like
Oh, you basically like the forest in Dark Souls.
yeah, same deal. Only here it's these tunnels and like this you know, there's this which is
Hello.
fascinating.
There's a lot going on here.
There is a lot going on here. It's true.
Why is he in that cough? Why is he stuck there?
Oh.
What's it hung from?
It's hung from like, some chains up there. This is, probably some manner of really cool elevator system that we would have taken before, except this very long man died in here.
Well,
I think the interesting thing is he is attached to the coffin by a chain around his neck.
oh, you're right. Look at that.
Yeah.
That's clever that they included that. I would have been fine with no inclusion.
Yeah, no, you could just be
Perfectly
just
okay.
floating there in midair, but no, he is
That's fine.
attached by a chain. And then this is his little sarcophagus is attached by chains upwards.
To
And
something
he's just
else.
dangling there with the bottom ripped out. Like it's almost like it's funny because like they cut out the bottom for his feet to dangle
Yes.
because the chain length there is too long. Like his legs, they could have moved him up, but he wouldn't have even fit even if they moved him up, if you think about it.
Do you think that the rest of the coffin was? Well, no. You can see the bottom of it. So
Yeah.
hmm.
So it was
Maybe-
cut away to make room for him to be dangled.
maybe not a great coffin. Maybe they didn't measure very well. This is not
Yeah.
a measure once or measure twice, cut once coffin that we're looking at.
No, and it's very just kind of like chiseled out, like very like poorly. Just kind of like someone took a hammer and went bang, 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 rather than, properly cut the bottom of the stone out.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. Honestly, it's maybe they did it in anger when they realized he was a little bit taller than the person told them.
It looks like he's smiling though. Like kind of a
It was
little
his last
skeleton
trick.
grin.
Are you gonna roll down there and get that?
I'm gonna
reward?
roll down there after I spend these souls.
Yeah, I was gonna say that we do have a lot of souls right now. Oh, that rat boss was something else.
That was something else. Damn, they really take some fucking chunks out of your health.
Yeah, and like the fact that you can't one shot them makes it so hard.
Yeah, I mean that's more of a just I spent my points in a very specific way that was to not fight rats in close quarters.
Bearer of the seek the lest this.
All right, let's see. Let's put this point in. I don't know. I like no longer even think about what we were like building towards anymore.
You can put it into deck so you can one shot rats later.
I could.
Wow, it actually raises the
Yeah, 3.
a pretty good hit on decks there.
My attack strength is, It's funny though because it doesn't actually change the weapon. The weapon scaling doesn't like increase at all.
Oh,
But I think I might want to like increase my endurance a little bit.
yeah.
I don't know. Either that or...
Yeah, your poise goes up with that. That's nice. Honestly, any of these would be good.
Yeah, no, it's a tough one. I guess I'm gonna put it in endurance. I would like to be able to do a little bit more with my life. Lets me roll a little bit more. Do I have an SOTFS flash? Nope. Okay, so did that.
And I have to go back and run down that.
You've been
Selling anything interesting yet? Titan modifier aesthetic? No.
no interest.
Nope, no interest.
Suit yourself. Ooh, Melania
And you?
or Millennia. She would fit right in Elden Ring.
Right?
Maybe that's where she's from. Maybe there's a connection. Get Vadi on the case.
God. No, like I'm dreading. I've already seen some like just absolutely just bonkers discourse trying to suss out the lore and make connections where there are none and linking Elden Ring to Dark Souls, of course, and Bloodborne. And it's just like, you guys just like, let's just do a close reading of this text first before we go.
Everyone makes
spinning
fun of
out.
like a connected like multiverse or like whatever the Marvel people are doing until they get something that interests them, and then they're like, let's make a multiverse out of this. We
Mhm.
got to do it.
Yep.
So irritating.
Everyone wants their multiverse to matter the most. Okay, let's. Yeah, I'm gonna give you guys stuff. Give me Dark Stones. Give me Twinkling Titanite. Give me good stuff.
So nice one.
Dark Knight
Okay.
Stone. Hell yeah, that's what we want. So then we
They
can
heard
put
ya.
dark on the things. All right, guys, give me like another one. Give me another one of those. And then give me a Twinkling Titanite. Amber herb. Not nothing.
Give it, Moose.
At least it's not trash. Wish these guys were in Elden Ring.
White ring.
White
What is the
ring?
white ring? Oh, that was the ring that makes you look like a summon.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's interesting.
What is the ring that we got from the rat person? We never checked that.
Oh, we didn't. That's right. Let's take a look at the ring we got from the rat person. Okay, here. Show item info. Ring of the Rat King Covenant. Join this covenant and wear this ring to lure trespassers of the Rat King's territory into your world. If you receive this ring, rejoice in the opportunity to demonstrate your allegiance to an eminently noble being.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's kind of a boring description.
I like that we get the eminently noble being. The Rat
That is
King
fun, yeah.
is just eminently noble.
He is.
I
I
mean,
believe it.
No one in this game has ever, in any Souls game has ever been described as eminently noble. No one gets as glowing and unqualified. Like, it's not even a like, but so and so, but like blah 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 blah. Also, he's corrupted from the inside. It's just like, no, he's eminently noble, and you're
he's got the
lucky
right
to
of it.
receive this ring. It's great.
Oh, and I wanted to remind you to check the rat whatever's soul.
Oh, that's right.
I keep forgetting because the descriptions in Elden Ring are like
The Royal Rat
pointless.
Vanguard Soul. Yeah, the Elden Ring descriptions are just Soul of the Rat King's Vanguard of the Underground Realm. The Rat King's loyal servant judges the worthiness of those who seek royal audience. Use the soldier. Blah, blah, blah.
I like that they call it a soldier.
Yeah, he's a soldier.
I also like the fact that apparently that was like a test. Like, it's not a boss, it's just a test. See how good you are at if you can serve the Rat King.
It's also interesting that, like, it is a very, like, the Rat King just gave that dude up. Like,
Yeah.
like, that was it.
Hey, good
Like,
job.
Okay, I can go get another level out of this. That's cool.
Bearer of the curse, seek the lest this.
You're gonna be like level 90 now after this.
It's wild.
Yeah, look at that. That's good level.
How high will we get?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, it's funny because, like, I'm thinking about it. It's like, I'm like, God, there's so much game to this game.
Yeah, we haven't
Um,
even touched. I mean, like, just talking about the game itself, aren't talking even about the DLC.
Yeah, no, we haven't even gotten to fucking Dranglake yet. Like, Dranglake,
Nope.
the castle. Like, that's.
Are you gonna climb down again instead of traveling?
I just remember.
That
I
would
was
be
like,
so. That would be such a power move.
Well, like, it's funny because, like, I have to remember, like, what else is there's other stuff down there. I don't remember like what it all is and how to get to it.
I'm gonna have such a problem if you don't at least get the extremely visible treasure. It's gonna make me go crazy.
the one down the pit
Yeah.
below the hanging skeleton man's feet. No, yeah,
Mhm.
that was my
The
goal.
very same.
I wanted to spend the souls just in the event that.
Oh yeah, it killed you. Yeah,
Mhm.
no, I think that was smart.
Hey
I would
y'all.
never gainsay you leaving a zone unexplored. I think that's fine. I would probably like the very nature of like a box that is not open just like kills me. Man, this rat is. Oh, he's seen better days.
He really has. He's very, very not a brat.
He's also eminently noble.
He is. Neither of us is eminently noble.
No, no
Oh,
one's
look, it's
ever.
a Ferris.
Oh, nice.
But there's down here. There we get to play, hop on the
little bit of
coffins.
platforming.
I really love that From has just permanently committed to just sarcophaguses sticking out of walls.
That's in Elden Ring front and center. Those
Yeah.
like giant tombstones that you can jump on.
Yeah, no, it's a weird decision. I'll never understand exactly why we choose to do that, but boom, there we go. All right. Bleed.
I love it. I love it because like the mindset there is just like we absolutely need a way to get from place to place. What is like a cool flat thing we can use? Oh, there's a crystal lizard down there. There's like a wall you can walk on. Boy, this is pretty cool. Now the question is, I just love the commitment.
God damn it! No, I'm not. I'm not going down there.
Can you jump it?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh, that was so clutch.
Yeah, that was a good one. The Ash Knuckle Ring.
Huh.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, let's see. Now can I jump over there is the question.
That's a very good question. I'm not sure. Now, if you can't get this one, I will not blame you.
Oh.
Whoa! Whoa!
Ah, the disc chime.
Don't just no-sell that jump.
Oh, that jump was okay.
That was a great jump.
Yeah, it was a pretty sick jump.
It was incredible.
What did I just pick up? The disc chime. Look at this weird thing. A rare sacred chime of unknown origin can be used as a shield. This chime, likely brought here by a visiting saint, slightly augments the effect of miracles. Use strong attack to emit miracles and hexes. Effect, use miracles and hexes, strong attack. So this is kind of a cool thing. It's like it's a shield that you can cast.
You can use as a catalyst, basically.
Yeah, you can use it as a catalyst.
Well, that's kind of neat.
Yeah, it's a cool time.
That's a really cool idea.
I don't.
And what of the Ash Knuckle Ring? What's that?
Yeah, well, let's find out. Equipment.
Oh, it's up top. Oh,
there it is.
Looks like
increases petrification resistance. Knuckle Ring worn by Roy the Explorer increases petrification resistance. Petrification is tantamount to death, and in that sense, this Knuckle Ring is a charm that may save your life. It's so cheeky.
I love tantamount to death.
Yeah.
Yeah, essentially, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool that it's Roy the Explorers, too.
Oh, this is interesting. A precious ring which grants the protection of Quella, god of dreams, makes its wearer appear as a phantom, misleading invaders. He who sets the trap must be wary, for traps are known to spring upon their owners.
Now that's cheeky.
Yeah. But also we get this interesting bit. We get Quella, the god of dreams, which like, what?
Who is that? Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
That's all you get. Or rather, it does matter, but you're never going to learn more.
It's true. Okay, so let's see. There's some kind of zombie dude down there who's ready
He's going to explode on you.
Yeah, he's going to explode for sure. All right, fine, whatever. Fuck it, let's do it.
Is that a hole in the middle?
There's a homeward bone.
Oh, it is not a hole.
Damn.
Whew. Oh no. No. Whew.
God, you guys, you gotta stop that. Oh, it's a great heal. That didn't help that guy at all. Oh, there's a big
Oh, boy,
lad back there.
he's exciting.
Let's see what's down door number 2. Okay, there's not a big lad down door number 2. So let's just try this way first. Oh, there's a ladder.
You don't. There's more down.
Oh, there's more down. Okay.
Why is it always down? Wow, that's some real some Dark Souls 1 down going on right there. You never
Yeah.
do that with the staff. I like using it as a weapon instead of casting.
I do that accidentally all the time in Elden Ring for some reason. Like I'm constantly accidentally just trying to like wing things with my catalyst on my one in build character. All right, you know what? We're gonna have to do. We're gonna do it. Oh, fuck this guy.
Oh, he's no. Well, once he starts blocking. I have to imagine that's not like the greatest thing when you are in armor to be in like water like this.
What a weird enemy. Like, what a weird guy.
But to put him in this area where it's just like so hard to roll, right?
Yeah, and he's just guarding this one chest. What's he guarding this chest for? What is in this chest? That's so sublime bone dust. Well,
That's
okay,
pretty
that is actually quite good. Or just walking through this muck. This is interesting. So this is below. Like this is a really interesting place. Like there's this huge, just kind of like, like weird cistern that's underneath Majula. And like
this
this
almost
is
like cathedraly.
yeah, it
sense.
is. Like it is like this weird like rotunda, which is interesting because we went, sideways down a pit. So basically we went down the inverse of this structure and then like sideways into this structure. The inverse of the structure we went down to begin with.
It's all tunnels upon tunnels.
Like it is.
Dark Souls 2 is it's turtles all the way down.
Dark Souls 2 has an incredible sense of verticality, is all I'm gonna say. And anyone who wants to challenge me on that can feel free to at me and get destroyed.
Ooh, I wouldn't recommend it.
Which, like, there's one particular tower in Elden Ring that has it's got some good verticality going on with it. But honestly, I find the vertical structuring of Elden Ring to be a little bit disappointing. Also, the jumping being unclear is not interesting. Like, I'm sorry, just like jumps that I should like clearly seem like I could make that I can't, jumps that like are trick jumps that like, suddenly you can survive them because it's just, it's part of the zone, like the geometry, like the narrative of the geometry is just like no, don't do that.
I think my hot take about Elden Ring is that it suffers from being cohesive. Like the story with Dark Souls 2 being sort of not so cohesive because of the struggles in making it and like all the different devs and stuff. I think that adds to it. Like I think there's something so cool about disparate zones. There's too much continuity in Elden Ring for me in some places. Like I don't need it to be the same and connected. Like I want more places like and everyone hates this place, so maybe I'm not far enough into it, but like more like the Caelid ruins, where it's like totally different, right?
Yeah. No, the Kayla ruins. Okay, we got a token of spite, proof of
Oh boy.
defeating another world's master.
Oh,
Um,
mean.
Token recognizing that the owner has traveled worlds to defeat others. When used, you are more likely to summon invaders from other worlds for a period of time. Simply carrying these tokens shows the bitterness of the grudges the holder has accumulated. I love
Cool.
PVT tokens. There's not enough weird tokens. There's not enough weird shit in Elden Ring, despite it being so big, and having like like there's like a plethora of like weapons and armor and all that stuff. There's not enough just like weird, just like fundamentally kind of like useless garbage. Oh, that's right. This is the worst. This is the poison cave,
Oh
bitches.
no.
Yeah,
It's finally happened. Oh,
the
yuck.
gutter. Yeah, or this isn't the poison cave. This is Blight Town. This is Blight Town 2.0. But it's got
Oh
these
yes.
awful things that don't respond, thankfully. But these are like, the weird statues that are inside of, or like outside of the pit in Majula. Those ones don't spit venom.
Can you imagine if they did?
That would be kind of neat. I mean, well, there's the undead piggies.
Yeah, they're right there, and they don't respawn.
They don't.
Oh
The
man.
heartbeat
too.
drum beat going on. Can you hear that?
Like particularly troubling, I would imagine, to you, who is focusing on her heartbeat.
It's just a little funny. It's just like, oh yeah, there's a heartbeat. Um, it is like the weird thing that like now for like the first time I notice my heartbeat just constantly. This is actually a really like
Oh,
I like
weird.
this zone a lot. It is cool as hell. Yeah, there's
How
just like,
strange that is.
yeah, isn't it? Like,
So gross. So weird.
yeah, no, um, I really like the gutter. I think it's neat. I mean, like, I think it's a very successful, kind of implementation of it. The geometry is weird. There's like this, like right now we're at a much like greater slope than anything Blighttown does. Blighttown's really good with like the ladders, and like the second half of
Mhm.
Blighttown I think is particularly effective when you're going down the kind of the waterworks scaffolding towards the bottom, and then kind of back up. Like I think that's really effective in Blighttown. But this zone is just cool.
It's so I like what I like about the zone is how many loops there
Yep.
are.
And
Like you oh, all right.
yeah.
Like every place where it's like, oh hey, there's there's an item. Why don't you go get it? And like you're not gonna live to get it. That drop is not gonna work for you. Like you're gonna die. It's just like it's so fun to excuse me to have that in there where it's like, yeah, you might just like you might die. You might be done. Like I can't promise that you're gonna make it to this item that looks so cool, but maybe you should try.
Yeah. So let's see what kind of spell. Mid force, great heal. We can't use great heal. But this whisper of despair is a hex that releases verbose darkness.
No.
The darkness echoes words of despair, reducing the defense of opponents. The dark blankets the world in black, a thing of tranquility, a thing serene.
It's kind of beautiful.
Yeah, it's just like a weird little thing. Fireball combustion. I got this extra slot. I feel like I should make use of it somehow. Maybe I'll put Soul Arrow on.
Yeah, I mean, why not?
Soul Arrow is kind
Those
of
are
good
really
for
nice.
just like pulling people over.
They're also really good for desperation. Like it's just like it's
Yeah, it's like
fantastic
it's
for that.
fast. It gets the job done.
I thought that would be full of poison.
Nope, it's full of shit.
Shows what I know.
Literally full of shit. So this is interesting because there's these little bones.
I do like that. Is that a torch?
If I remember correctly, I think it is. Do I not have? There we go. Oh, damn it. I do that. Let's see. I think it's a torch. Yep.
That's cool.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Oh, well, you'll survive that.
Yeah. The nice thing is,
First
it's
death.
right there on that little platform. I forgot that you can't jump in this game just by pressing, the X button, or A in this case. Oh, no, I can't jump up there. Okay, well, let's go this way.
It's normal. At least it kind of just lets you know immediately, right? Like,
Oh.
Oh no!
Forgot how much I like this spear.
Spear's so good.
Because see, the nice thing is it's got that sweep, which is really useful for Dark Souls 2, because here crowd control is a thing, but also
well, we just saw it with the rat boss.
yeah, it's like as with the rat boss, crowd control is the thing here. So you got that the big sweep on the R2, and then you get the poke on R1, and if I want to hide behind a spear or shield, I can, and I can poke. Forgot I got this dope shield last time.
It's really cool.
Okay, so let's see. Where am I needing to be going from here? Is there like a ladder that I'm not seeing? No.
Can you drop down or no?
That's it. I was just trying to.
Do you have your torch still?
I'd have to go light it again.
You have to equip it. Yeah. I'll light it.
I think this might be like one of those like just dead ends where you have to homeward bone.
Or
Oh
die.
shit!
What? I'm surprised you
Take
landed
that.
on something.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Blighttown has to be moored into something. So there's those souls.
Okay. Nice to have the little beacon so you don't go get them. Or, I mean, I guess you could if you wanted to homeward bone.
Yeah. I mean, it's one of those things where it's like, it's 2,000 souls, which is like both like something and also not really that impressive. Oh, actually,
Right.
you know what? I do want to go get them, and then I want to homeward bone, and then I want to go and use my Dark Knight stone.
Oh, yeah. Good call.
Ooh, we dropped an item. What did you drop? Poison throwing knife.
Ah, good one.
Yeah. Okay, let's just homeward bone this. This is fine. I got 13 of these. Jesus. Like, I think Elden Ring like kind of simplifies things to the point where I don't feel I never need to use my items. Like I've got like, weird boluses, and I've got, throwing knives of all kinds, and I just never use any of it. I don't have any like reason to.
No, I will say I've used it a little bit because I get out, like purposefully get out over my skis
Mm-hmm.
a lot in these games where I'm just like, I'll find enemies and they'll be too hard. And instead of thinking like, well, this enemy's too hard, I'll just like throw myself at it for a while. Typically it's just fun. But I think I've made use of imbuing my sword with stuff, and I've made use of the boluses, particularly with death status. But yeah, I mean it's definitely a minority. I'm not worried about running out.
That's right. It's not him. We need to go see the other blacksmith.
Oh yeah, in the
Not-
Lost Bastille.
Yeah. McDuff. Hey, McDuff.
I ought to fetch a new ember. Flame, dear flame.
McDuff, you need to chill out about the flame. All right.
Yeah,
So
didn't you give him the ember?
I did.
Yeah, calm down, dude.
So the cool thing is here, so like I can infuse my silver black spear, which gives it dark and gives it, B scaling in dark, which is substantial. Like, so it goes from 127 to 122 physical, but then 95 to 136.
That's pretty serious.
Yeah.
For sure.
Or I can make it the dark sun staff.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
That's
that's the
pretty
thing
good,
that
too.
that's the thing that the kids do these days. I think.
I would say, why don't you make it the dark sun staff? Because you can always like do the add dark to your spear, right?
Yeah, I think it actually stacks in this one though.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's your call.
Yeah,
I can see it going either way.
I can't remember like which is. I think actually just like look this up real fast. Do. Yeah, that's right. Because it ends up buffing hexes and nerfing sorceries, which is the deal there. So actually, let's put that on the dark. Let's do that. Yep.
All right.
Now we got the dark sunset staff.
I love that.
Yeah, that's cool for us. Actually, can we do anything? What do we need? Oh, we need 2 chunks to make our spear better, but that's okay. We'll get there.
And how is there anywhere? I guess we just have to keep hoping that the birds give us something good.
Yeah, like I think we'll eventually get some stuff out of the deal, but like, yeah. Okay, let's see. Anything here? I think we're all good. There we go. We can buff those hexes.
Love that. Love that for
Love
us.
that for us. Yeah, I love that for Derby.
Yeah, you know what? Let's not lose sight of who we love that
Yeah,
for.
we love that for Derby. Okay, so we did the Grave of Saints, and there's the gutter, which is the next thing. I don't yet want to do the Iron Keep, so I guess we'll try to remember what else is in the Majula. Let's actually go back to Majula, the pit, because I think there's some other interesting offshoots that we can just at least open up and like dip into and see what's going on there.
Yeah. It is funny with all the little like stops and starts that this game has. It's like you can kind of dabble in places and go back and then come back again, and I don't know, like there's something really appealing about that. Like I mean that's what Elden Ring does too. There's like I will stand by the fact that there's similarities between the two, quite apparent similarities as well. But like I don't know, there's something about like kind of being able to pick from a bunch of little jars in Dark Souls 2 that's so uniquely appealing.
Let's just slide down this whole big ladder to this platform, and this is interesting.
Murder on the hands.
Because there's God, can you, especially with,
because
because that's not a smooth ladder.
No, every time. Boy,
then there's
Ladders
this...
with Gilligan did not do his not exactly artisanal work.
And then we get this like really great forged one right here. We can open this. Oh, it's locked. Oh, we can't go down there. Okay.
Well,
maybe one of these days.
I'm sure one of these
Dia,
days.
you played this game for hundreds and hundreds of hours. Do you remember what's behind that door? Nope, not a fucking clue right now.
Now, if you land on that middle thing, will that break your fall enough to not die on the? Well, I guess we would fall. So
Yeah,
you should
no,
probably jump to that thing over there.
yeah, that's what I was gonna try and do. But first I want to make sure I have
Your
cat
cat
ring.
ring.
But yeah. Okay, so there we go.
All right, good start. Good start.
And then actually I want to go
Yeah, you want to go forward, I think. Yeah.
I love just like the intrinsic understanding of From Software's hitboxes, the Ring of the Evil Eye +1. Just how From Software does like it's it's like collision detection.
Yeah, once you, oh god, I remember that place, landing there and then constantly dying.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
you know
no.
the way From Software typically works is you land on that thing by accident, and then when you try and just gingerly step off of it, you end up like launching yourself forward into the pit.
It is cool how like if you play enough though, like and like not even that much, you get that feel. It just becomes part of you.
Mm-hmm. Yep. It is just.
So what's that ring you
I didn't
got?
do that. I wanted to keep that equipped. What ring?
The evil eye ring.
Oh yeah. We'll take a look at that. That's okay. A
cool
modest
looking
but
eye.
inexplicably disturbing ring. Absorb HP for each enemy defeated. Peer too closely at the rare stone that forms the eye of this ring, and things that writhe and stir may come into focus.
That's a nice one.
Cool. Yeah, it's a shame that like those things like never really work that well in these games.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus. Was just backstepped off the cliff entirely.
Speaking of hitboxes, speaking of FromSoft trying to make you do things.
I just like I love the number of people that like, you know, you try and back out with the back the you know the like the backwards dash button to get out of a menu, and then like you end up doing that off of a cliff in like
Oh yeah, every time.
time without fail. All right, let's fucking
Yeah.
Twinkling Titanite, Twinkling Titanite. Oh, that's right. I gotta go pick it up.
I was like,
Oh, we got a Dark Knight
Stone
Stone.
and 2 Titanite. Oh no, that's not that great. I thought that was a Titanite chunk for some reason.
No, but you know, hey,
Let's
I'll take it.
Oh, okay. So now we know where this connects to. That's neat.
Yeah.
You might want a homeward bone.
Oh, the train there's nowhere to go from here.
I mean, you could go back down to the gutter from here.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
Perfectly reasonable. Yes.
Yeah, I want to homeward bone. Now, really, what I want to do is go and get 2,000 souls real fast, and so that I can put dark on my spear. I'm trying to think of where it is.
Do you have any souls in
Do
your
I have any in
coffers
my
that we've
inventory?
forgotten about?
Let's
Nope.
see. Nope. Munched all the souls. That is
You could find-
the one bummer about not having the innkeeper that's just like, or you know, the one character that you can just automatically sell everything to.
Yeah. I mean, you could go and try and find that guy, but I don't know where he is right now.
Well, and you can only find him like every time you use him like once, and then you rest at a bonfire. Then he moves again, from what I remember.
Yeah.
let's
Huntsman's
see.
Copse is an easy place to get souls.
Yeah, that's not a bad place. I was looking for more like. I want like congregations of dudes. But I guess Huntsman's Copse probably is.
No Man's Wharf. There's a lot of pirates.
Yeah. Is it kind of a pain in the ass?
Can you get pretty good stuff at? Well, they're like the guys who are like terrible, like ghostly pale monsters, soldiers at Heidi's Tower of Flame. But I don't know if they give many.
Yeah. Nah, we'll just go do the Huntsman Cops real fast. That should be sufficient, I think. We can also check in with our buddy Falcon. See if he's got anything new to say. I don't know what his
The dark watches over you.
Thanks, Falcon.
I went to a great school in the south, but I do need to meet again.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, Falcon, you gotta chill.
Falcon just sit there like, I went to UNC Chapel Hill.
It was a really good school. The anger stutter.
I really love. I went to the great school in the south. It's just like, okay, Falcon, chill.
Just like a dookie to say. If I wanted to be mean, I would say that's what it's like talking to Dia about going to college.
God.
But it's not. You're not like that at all. So.
No, because I went to went to an incredibly cheap state school, that just happened to have decent professors because they were all, because the academic market even in like 2001 was a nightmare.
Absolute garbage. Yes.
And you know,
they went, I got nowhere to go.
And VCU would grant them tenure without question.
That's just smart work by VCU.
No, it's just like, so there's just like looking at my professors and I'm like, wait, you you did your doctorate at like Stanford, and you went to Cambridge, and you were like, did like Brown, and like, okay, and you're teaching my composition class, all right.
Hey, whatever works for you.
Yeah.
I mean, you being Dia in that instance, not for them. That's rough. They should. But I mean, I'm
the
sure
thing
the
is,
paycheck cashed.
Like, I'm under the impression that if people really want to write a book, they'll end up writing a book, But ultimately, if you can just like be in a town like Richmond where you can buy a house as a professor and you can get tenure pretty quickly and easily, like,
yeah, not bad.
Like, why not? Why would you like go and stress yourself out at a big time school? Like, I guess there are people who want to be rock star academics, but it seems like a bad time.
Oh, well, I mean, you basically have to be a rock star amongst other people who are rock star academics, and so it's just like, unless you love sleeping with your students, that's kind of the place it stops.
And you can do that at VCU just fine. Oh shit! I was just like, yeah, husband cops will be a cakewalk now.
Well, that's what I love about the Souls games. They will always punish you for thinking, I got this. I have nothing to worry about. There's always something to worry about.
Yeah. Spear is good though.
Oh, yeah. The reach on it is so nice.
Quit that shit. Hey, I'll take that.
One weapon I really like in Elden Ring that I haven't seen people use a lot, and I just used it once as like in like a desperation move, is the but I think it's cool, is the that thing that you can joust with, the jousting staff.
Oh, the fucking Great Lance or whatever.
Yeah, that's cool. I like that thing.
I
think it's neat they included it.
Yeah, double lancing in Dark Souls 2 is a really fun time. That is like, it's one of those kind of like, I guess I don't know if you can do it with a bonfire aesthetic or not, or if someone drops it, you can do it in New Game. But you like New Game Plus double lancing, power stance lances is just really, really funny. Because like, I mean, that is not a combat weapon. It's not. It is, lances really are not martial weapons at all.
Well, no. I mean, how would you even use them in battle?
Yeah.
What's funny is I realized I was using them on the Erdtree Guardian, and I don't like fighting things on my horse. I think it's ungainly. I just prefer to be on my feet. So I wasn't even doing the cool thing of doing it on my horse. I should have at least committed to the bit.
I mean, doing combat on your horse in Elden Ring is a weird time.
I don't like it. Riding the horse feels. Oh no.
Oh shit.
Oh no. There we go. This is why when we did that boss run so many times, you skipped that guy.
Okay,
you
there
go.
we go.
You got
Now I
your
got my
souls.
souls that I want.
You
Jesus.
sought souls, powerful souls. You got a homeward bone. I guess you have 13. No
Yeah.
reason not to.
I was just like, I'm not risking it. I might laugh and just run off a ledge. Okay, we need to go back to Macduff now. What a time.
What a time.
The thing is though, like I'm thinking about how much advancement, like, like we've like, like leveled up a bunch and I got like, infused this one weapon and like infused the other one. Like, and like, that's like a big shift in the game. Like,
Nice. That's gonna be so
hell
good.
yeah.
Yeah, it always kind of feels like it's like, oh, what did we get done? Like, you got a lot done. There's like tons going on in this game all the time.
Mm-hmm. But like, I don't really ever quite feel that way. Like with Elden Ring, like okay, we've been doing this for like it's like almost like it's like 15 to midnight now. I guess close enough. Like when we've gotten so much done. Like Derby, like killed a boss, joined a new covenant. We like went through a whole zone, went to another zone. Like we like made our weapons cool as hell. Like 2 hours in Elden Ring is getting across the zone.
Yeah, no,
It's like
true.
getting from one end of Liurnia to the other.
It's the problem with size, and I think like it's not untrue that it handles being an open world better than most games. Like I think I would say it does, but it's the thing an open world game has never really solved, which is that like this place is big. Like I don't want it to be big. I want to enjoy every second of my playing this.
Wrong button.
That's odd. Oh, I see why you did that.
Yeah, I didn't mean to. Oh, God damn it.
Down it.
Have I had
fairness,
any
you're only at
deaths?
3.
Have I had any deaths to anything that? Okay, no. Okay, there was the one guy that killed me. The one
You died
guy,
to the axe guy.
yeah,
And then 2 falls.
the Huntsman Cops BDSM guy, and then 2 were just deaths to gravity. Amazing. God. Dark Souls. You gotta love it. That's just. It undulates. I just love that it's just a pillar of just like shit that they found. And it's like these like. It's weird because like it almost feels like, like in another game, this would be like 2 giant robot legs, Like this is like. Xenosaga is just like you're going down these weird scaffolds and like suddenly you realize, oh, it's actually a big ass robot.
Oh, you killed that guy in the middle of his Tai Chi.
Yeah.
It's brutal. Yeah, I like also how like there's like no concern for how those things would even be structurally sound because there's all like the shifting sand as well. It's like doesn't matter.
Hell yeah, give me your torches. Give me your waist cloth. In the gutter,
Good way to
waistcloth
hang
really
that.
takes on like multiple meanings.
Yeah, there you go. That's correct.
No. Stay broken.
Ooh, that hanging one shoots.
Oh, does it? Yeah.
Yeah, I was
Not
gonna
anymore.
make fun of them. It's gonna make fun of them for hanging it there. And then
It's kind
I
of
realized
interesting that
there's
they like,
utility to
gave it elevation.
Yeah, to get you while you're going up the ramp. That's just good. That's just good home security.
Yeah. They thought so.
That's why.
Oh,
This,
Jesus.
oh no!
Oh, there's
Oh, there they are. Oh, you better eat that poison moss.
Oh yeah.
Just cracking up thinking about that that near miss with the rat thing. You must have had like 3 health.
Yeah. Wow. What are you guys breaking?
Someone's using a gun down there.
Yeah. No. The
Dante from the Devil May Cry series is down there. Dark Souls 2, big sticker on the front.
Just hit the light. There you go. Where are you? I hear you. I hear you, but I don't. Oh, this is gonna. These guys are gonna all wake up, right?
I would think
Nope.
so.
Damn it.
Oh man, there they are.
Oh God.
Ugh.
Nope.
Yikes. That thing is.
That thing.
I don't like it.
That thing.
It's very troubling.
Well. Okay. You know what? Let's look at some of the weird items we just picked up, and we'll head back to Majula and start to wrap it up because I think we'll save the gutter for next week. The gutter more properly for next week because it is almost midnight. All right, let's see. What did we pick up? We picked up some prisoners' waistcloth.
Oh, it's really
I forgot we
nice.
gotta look at the leggings of Aorus too.
Oh yeah.
The leggings of kings of the desert land of Jugo, first worn by Aorus, the land's heroic founder. According to legend, the armor of Aorus is composed of a mysterious substance that cannot be seen by cowards. What do your eyes tell you?
Wow.
Defect raises equipment load. I
So
love
if you
that.
put them on, do they? It's invisible, I would assume.
Huh.
Oh, weird.
That's very weird.
It's like, yeah, it looks like one of those toys I used to be able to get when I was a kid that like you could fill with slime or whatever.
Yeah, no, that's so weird. That is a
Oh, that's
weird
strange.
effect.
Well, I'm not a coward, it looks like.
Yeah.
I'm very cool.
That is a really weird effect.
What a strange idea. I love it.
Yeah. Wow. What a. Doesn't really raise your equipment load that much. It's like 0.6, 0.7.
Yeah, it's not great. Like,
That's it's
oh yeah.
though
No,
really it actually still has decent armor, especially compared to
the prisoner's
the
waistcloth.
prisoner's waistcloth. Rags worn by imprisoned hollows. This appears to have been worn on the hip. Judging by its looks and apparent virtues, this really is no more than a tattered scrap of cloth. It still carries the stench of a hollow.
Ah.
Yeah, no, we wear our Hexer's boots.
Yeah, we gotta wear those. But I needed to see that. I'm glad I.
Yeah,
pushed
no,
for that.
I'm
Those
super
were cool.
super glad about that. Anything else weird that we picked up that we need to look at? I don't think so.
Yeah, we checked all our rings.
Look at our weird. Yeah, we read our germ
Oh wait,
stuff.
wasn't? Oh yeah, no, you checked that. Yeah, the disc.
Fucking mannequin mask.
I love the mannequin mask so much.
It's so good. Shadow top, mannequin top. We read all this.
Yeah,
We read all our
we're
rings.
caught up.
Yeah.
Oh, you could read Great Heal, I guess, if you want to. I
Uh,
don't know if there's anything on that.
actually a glorious miracle only accessible to a small minority of clerics.
Mm.
Only a select few have learned to recite this epic romance in its entirety, but those who do are amply rewarded.
Epic romance. I never assumed that these were like poems, like a like Chaucer or something.
Oh yeah, no, because they're all like, all the miracles are like hymns and psalms and like weird like mystical like you know like religious stories and stuff.
Weird.
Yeah, because they're
didn't
all
know
like
that.
basically recordings of miracles. So like this one, like you know, like
Oh, that's fascinating. I
You
love
know.
how like, oh, okay, I've never read these before.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
No, the miracle, the deal with the miracles is that they are, you know, basically like the stories of saints and shit like that.
That's so cool.
And then like reciting, you know, you read the story and like with your, you know, your catalyst and your like the spirit of the Lord inside you, and it like manifests the kind of, you know, the essence of the story that you read. Yeah.
I love it. I love that so much. I know, and that like the iterative miracles or the imitative miracles,
Yeah.
where like it doesn't really matter. That's such a
Yeah,
good.
just when discerning original from imitator is nigh on impossible, which is which hardly matters. Like,
That rocks so much. It's so good.
uh,
Like it's absolutely what I think about
and it's like they put it in the
everything. Yeah.
sequel, you know, like this is a sequel. They put that in the sequel. It's so good. Yeah, I think we have.
God, I love that.
Yeah, we read all this stuff. So, all right.
Who knew?
I think
I'm
that
gonna-
is an episode.
Yeah.
And we will say goodbye for this week, and we will invite you to come back next time. Trevor, tell the people where they can find you and what's up with you.
You can find me at Hegelbon, Hegelbon. The podcast is called No Cartridge. I think by the time this is out, I'm hoping, we'll have released the episode that we recorded with the Norco devs.
That's cool.
Yeah, if it's not out by then, it may not be. I haven't checked with Julian. Then look forward to our episode with the Norco
Yeah,
devs.
you should follow Trevor and then subscribe to No Cartridge Patreon, because I mean the podcast with the Norco devs alone, Norco is
So good.
really gunning for Game of the Year.
Absolutely incredible game. I don't know how. I don't know what's gonna. I mean, I know what's supposed to based on the narrative, but like, boy, I don't know. That's some game. It's
Yeah.
like pretty.
I have
unbelievable.
had time to put like literally like 25 minutes into it, and I'm like just like, this is, what if we just only played this game and talked about this forever? But
It's so good.
it's really
It's
good.
just like it's absolutely. I don't know. Like it's just like a. Well, you can listen to the. You just go play
go
Norco.
yeah go play Norco and then listen to Trevor's podcast, which you should be listening to anyway because it's really good. Though I can't believe you're not
Thank you.
having me on for Gunsmith Cats, Trevor. Jesus.
Was I supposed to have you on for Gunsmith?
I
Cats?
like the thing is Kenichi Sonoda, like that was what I grew up with. Like that is what you could get for the most part. But like, yeah, I was like, you know, I very much my early art life, in terms of like, you know, artists that like you paid attention to and like, you know, were like looking and considering their work. For me, it was Sonoda. So
Okay, well, first off, I'm going to now just post what we're going to do next and ask if that is anyone's immediate wheelhouse, because that would have been awesome to have you on. And then second off, what other stuff? You'll have to tell me what other stuff
yeah,
was
we'll
your
have to do
wheelhouse
that.
as a kid.
Yeah, so you should actually pay attention to Trevor's podcast. Also, Trevor, have you finished like Endwalker yet?
I just did. I did last night.
Congratulations, you're done with Endwalker.
It's so good.
So now Trevor and I have to schedule a podcast where we talk about Endwalker.
Can we spend the whole time talking about how cool it is that, I mean, before the sort of epilogue, which is also very sweet, but how cool it is that Tataru's like the last line of the whole expansion is "Welcome home."
Yeah,
It's so good.
it's
so
really.
good.
I'm so mad at myself for liking a Final Fantasy 14 expansion, but here we are.
They nailed it.
Yeah,
You
they
like
did it.
all of them. You can't lie to me. We've
Yeah.
done podcasts on them at this point, and you come out of them saying you like them every time.
Yeah, god damn it. So yeah, look forward to things that Trevor and I will be doing in the future.
Oh yeah,
Um,
definitely.
And yeah, follow Trevor, buy Trevor's book. Links are going to be in the description. You know where you can find me, and you can find Derby back here next Thursday. Well, next Friday for you, because yeah, that's when I put these up online. But until then, everyone, bye.
Bye.
Wave Derby. Don't war cry. Wave. Bye.